before they've been quite sort of timid visions which haven't been too intense, but in season 3 they're starting to really freak Bran out now, and he's learning how to sort of use them.
How is that going to play out in the show? How's that going to help Bran on his journey right now?
I think that could serve as something very useful further on, but I can't say too much, I'm afraid.
You know, things are being more and more trying for the Starks. Do you think that makes it harder and harder for them to live up to their father's sort of ethical code?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Like all their family are nearly dead, and I think it's quite lonely for them all. They're all sort of on their own now. But yeah, I think it's quite sad that they've lost everything. They've lost their home, they've lost a lot of their family. Yeah, I think they're going to try and all live up to old Ned, but I think it's going to be difficult given the circumstances.
What do you think Ned Stark's legacy is for his children?
I think to be loyal, to be trustworthy, not to be sort of fake and sort of a liar like the Lannisters, not to point fingers.
If there's one member of the family that you think has it in them to really live up to what he sort of held up for them, which one is it?
I think Rob. I think Rob is definitely, you can really see in sort of season 2 and season 3 him really sort of becoming very loyal and becoming very sort of Nedish.
What kind of a leader do you think that Bran would be?
I think at this stage, I think he'd be fairly good. I'm not sure he'd entirely know what he's talking about, but because he always wanted to be a knight, so I reckon he'd be pretty good. We'd have to see. That'd be an interesting side story. Are
we going to see him get a little bit tougher this season as he's moving along on this journey?
Definitely, I think he takes on a lot more responsibility in season 3, because in season 2 he became Lord of Winterfell, which involved a lot of responsibility, but in season 3 he's almost responsible for his sort of little group guiding them to the north, so I think much more responsibility again.